Wow, that music lingered. Hello, everyone. We are back with Unreal Return to Na Pali, and we are probably finishing the game tonight. We got 9 missions left, but from what I know, this expansion is only a few hours, so I can't imagine it'll take that long. And I'm once again joined by my friend Paul.
Hey.
He is here for moral support.
Yeah.
And immoral support.
Yeah. I don't think that's true, though.
Which one of us is the worst influence on each other?
You.
Okay, so heads up, when I unpause, there's going to be a lot of flickering lights. So if you are sensitive to flickering lights or flickering images, I would highly recommend not watching for at least the first few minutes for me to get out of this room. I don't know what other flickering lights are going to be in the game. I'm assuming it's just on the Prometheus ship that we're currently in. So theoretically, once I get out of here, we'll be past the flickering lights. But I am in a flickering room right now. So, you have been warned. I had some kind of shotgun or something a moment ago. Yeah, what is this again?
That's the combat assault rifle. Bullet hose.
Oh, okay.
You probably have enough ammo to, I don't know, kill half an enemy.
Ow, oh fucking hell. Oh, these things again.
Oh, don't worry, there's only a few, and this is the only part of it where they show up. Part of the expansion where they show up. Pretty sure, anyway. So sad, they were everyone's favorite part of the
Oh, I'm
base game.
sure.
You just love those noises they make, don't you?
They shouldn't be able to follow me in here, can they?
They can follow you anywhere. They're little bastards. You could just kill them.
Could, but they're actually a lot more annoying to kill than I'd like them to be.
Well, most things are. Speaking of annoying to kill.
God damn. And there goes all my ammo. Wow, you're right, I could... Oh, I thought that was an enemy.
Yeah, the combat assault rifle was kind of cool, but it also chews through ammo like nobody's business, especially considering how weak it is. Just like bullet for bullet, I think it's probably like the weakest gun in the game, to be honest.
I didn't notice Zeno's message until now, but yeah, that would help. I can't... Okay. I can't really affect the game brightness too much. Unfortunately, I've tried to make the game brighter so people can actually, like, see. Unfortunately, there's only so much I can do. I don't know why what you guys see on stream in an OBS is darker than what I see on my monitor. But that has been a consistent problem across 2 laptops and 2 different capture cards, so I have no idea what's causing it. I've done my best to fix it. Unfortunately, the only way I can fix it is to make it brighter, and I have to leave that on because it's too much of a hassle to constantly toggle on and off. So I apologize if it ends up making the flickering worse. For what it's worth, my monitor is even brighter than what you guys are seeing. So it's actually worse for me than it is for you guys, most likely. I don't know if it being brighter would make it better or worse, now that I've said that out loud. Log Michael T. Williams, Scientific Officer. Research has been completed for a few days, and we still got over a week left to our destination. This would be a great time to relax if we weren't trapped in this damn ship. And the weapon logs. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, that was what you were sent here to retrieve by the government.
Okay.
The Prometheus went down with some experimental weapons and shit, and they wanted you to get the data for them.
Right, okay. For some reason I thought it was like a black box that we were looking for.
By some miracle, the trans-like communications system on the Prometheus is still working. While I was exploring the comm center, I came across this exchange captured and recorded by the computers.
Deep Space Warship UMS Bodega Bay.
Prepared to take whatever steps are necessary to ensure the success of Operation Talon Hunter.
Acknowledged.
Bodega Bay, one more thing. Operation Talon Hunter is classified Deep Ultra. Once you've finished your mission, you must implement measures to eliminate any security risks.
Please clarify, Starlight Base.
Bodega Bay, make sure prisoner 849 doesn't come back. Terminate the prisoner once the job is done.
Understood, Starlight Base. We will dispose of prisoner 849 after Operation Talon Hunter is concluded. Bodega Bay, out.
I've been betrayed. Why does this not surprise me? I should have known what to expect from those bastards. I guess all I can do is play out this hand. Recover the data cores, activate the ELT on the bridge, and then try to hijack the shuttle when they come to get me. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got. If I don't make it, and someone ever recovers this log, maybe the truth will get out.
No, I know this is like a serious plot thing, but the fact that the game let me do that is really funny. Oh, hi. Oh, God. I'm still alive. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, for some reason they forgot to disable your character model for that interlude. But yeah, shocker, the government betrayed you.
I kind of knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, you said something about that last time, and I didn't say anything because I, oh, you're gonna figure it out this time. Of course, I mean, evidently they did say that either you did the job for them, or they were just gonna space you,
Assholes.
It's a conspiracy, I tells you.
I'm not sure that was a headshot, personally. Oh, they do respawn.
Wow, it's like magic.
Jeez. You must Prometheus, information terminal, information network offline. West Prometheus, navigation network. Status, entry into atmosphere detected. Warning, drop rate exceeding acceptable limit. Critical. Hull breach detected in section B3. Critical. Hull breach detected in section B2. Warning, hull integrity dropped to 26% in section A3. Critical. Hull breach detected in section A2. That is bleeding out of the box. That's really funny. UMS Prometheus Navigation Network. Error. Planet not found in map database. Please stand by for results of primary analysis. Wait, where do I go now?
You were supposed to activate something on the bridge.
Here we go. Well, that's activated now.
Oh, you'll want to go back up. Go outside?
Can I?
Yeah, jump out the window.
got really bad aim, don't I?
You know, I mean, you could be a little better, I think. I mean, it would help if the whole screen wasn't red, but...
Ain't no way that was my last save. Wait a minute. Oh, here we
I
go.
thought you said...
That was weird. That
So,
was...
yeah. You're gonna have to kill off all those guys and then continue.
Yeah. I'll save on the bridge this time. Sensors like this.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh my god, these guys are annoying. Wait, are these UMC guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they send a squad of Marines down to fuck you up. Yeah, I suppose you don't have to go outside immediately, but they'll come to you.
Oh, one of them got in. I have a save. Why don't you just load that instead of automatically putting me back here with all the flickering lights?
Oh, it's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Do you have ammo for the machine gun? The combat assault rifle?
Some, not a whole lot.
I like how it says player left the game every time you kill one of these guys.
It's the third one. There we go.
They do have health and stuff inside the crates out there, if you're brave.
Gonna try it. Oh, there's more of them.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure what just killed me. Oh, this is annoying. I don't know if it's safer to stay inside or not.
Yeah, it's hard to say. 'Cause, I mean, they all use, hit scan web. Well, not all of them use hit scan weapons. They do go down pretty fast in the rifle, at least, right?
Surprisingly fast, actually. It is funny that it says player left the game every time I kill them, though. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I don't know what possessed me to do that. Why does it keep putting me back here? It didn't do that for the base game.
I got no idea. I mean, when I played it, it definitely didn't do that.
Alright, so I'm just going to plant myself here. And after every wave, I'm going to save. And get stuck in here, apparently. That was the man. I just know whenever I hear that fart, it's Lizman, because that's how he announces himself lately. How are you doing? Oh! Oh, that doesn't pause.
Wait, what? Are you?
Huh?
Are you playing a regular game, or are you in a bot match?
Shouldn't
Because it
be.
should save. Because it should pause when you're in the pause menu.
I am going to close the game and reopen it. Because I was in a multiplayer match before to test stuff, because I clicked that instead of bot match on accident. I don't think that would have changed anything. That would have been really weird if it did.
Yeah.
Good little two shoes.
Because I don't know why it's doing this.
Don't
Because
either.
it's not loading your save, but it should be.
I don't know. Game weird. Oh my god. These guys are just killing me instantly. How much health do I have? 56.
I would try to get out. I would try to get some more health as soon as possible.
It's if there's any more health packs for me to pick up. I can't go below.
Pretty can't go below what?
I can't go lower in the ship.
There should be some more outside. Pretty sure. I don't think you've destroyed every single one of the crates.
I got caught on a ramp. Am I going to be dealing with the USC guys for the rest of the game?
No, it's just this
Okay.
UMS guys.
UMS.
Or-
Okay.
Well,
UNC. Isn't that Halo?
that's UNSC. I think. Well, actually, I think these guys are UE. I don't fucking know. Jesus. I know, like, you know, they usually call, like, the government forces the UEG in, like, the tournament games and stuff. I don't know if these guys are that.
Got him.
But no, this is literally the only section where these dudes appear. Thankfully. Because, I mean, they kind of suck, as you can see.
Did I get them?
I don't know. I mean, there were 2 or 3? I mean, usually it'd be, the soundtrack would have stopped once the all of them were dead, but kind of glitched out. Or I don't know if it glitched out is the right term, but
I don't hear any more footsteps, and the enemies do have footsteps.
okay. Well, I think the front of the ship is where you go. Yeah, that way. I think. Okay, there must be another guy around because I'm just gonna tell you what happens. The ship is supposed to look like it's like a dropship flies overhead, and it looks like it's beaming somebody down right into that rubble, except it kind of just blows up the rubble instead. So there might be another dude hanging around somewhere.
This one managed to fall and survive somehow. There he is. That's the same player left the game. That's so weird.
Yeah, there we go.
There's no dropship.
Yeah, right. They're just beaming him down from the actual ship in atmosphere. I misremembered. And that's the last you'll ever see of those Marines.
God.
Fighters, unfortunately. At least they don't play dead.
Ow.
Yeah, that kicking you back to the beginning of the level thing, that's not normal. I don't know why it was doing that.
I don't either.
Oh, it thinks you're online.
Is that a problem?
It looks like a problem. Well,
Oh, this. I'll just restart the level. See if that fixes it. Well, Elizabeth, this doesn't use Steamworks, so it wouldn't matter if Steam is offline.
plus the master server's kind of not real anymore.
Let me try reloading the game again. There, it says Net Na Pali.
Oh, shit.
Okay, did I just fuck myself over?
Unless, well, yes and no. You could go to a new game and start from whatever levels after UMS Prometheus. You're not going to have any of your shit. Yeah, just let me see.
I can deal with the lack of having all my weapons because I can theoretically reobtain them.
Right. So go ahead and open. Go to the fucking console. The tilde. Yeah. Then open base. Shit. What is it?
Does it open space then base?
Yes. Open space. Yeah. Spireland.
One word?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh wait. No base. Yeah. Open. Then just a space and then Spireland. Yeah. It should be the level after UMS Prometheus.
Yeah, I'll just have to deal with the consequences of this.
Can you save your game just to make sure it's not in a net server again?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Alright, I'm not sure how that happened.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But we're at the end of the level anyway, so I'll just have to reobtain my weapons. I should be able to get duplicates. The game's been pretty good about that.
Yeah. Speak of the devil. Did you get a stinger? Oh, there it is. Rip bozos.
Is that a brute?
No, it's a Titan, which is worse than a brute. So you want to keep away from that fellow. Wait, you don't have any of your shit anymore. You don't even have... Excuse me, sorry. Your universal translator.
I don't have the scuba either. Oh, fuck.
Go ahead and... You just want to use some cons commands to get them back, because you need that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to spawn new stuff, it's just the summon. And then the translator is just translator. And then the marine scuba gear is U-Pack scuba gear. That's pack with a K and no C.
One word?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, I might be able to spawn in the rest of the weapons I had.
Yeah. So, let's see here. You need the auto mag. ASMD. 8-ball. You had that, right? I think you didn't have the minigun, the rifle, or the razor jack, right?
I actually might not have had the 8-ball, but I did have the grenade launcher and the flak cannon.
Hmm.
So it's
Well,
fine
okay.
if I didn't have the 8-ball.
Yeah, whatever. Flat cannon, just one word. Then car, well, CAR, Eiffel.
That's not
CAR.
Huh?
CA rifle.
Say again?
CA rifle. And grenade launcher. I think that should be everything.
I lost the stinger somehow.
Well,
Oh, wait,
this
no, I
doesn't
have no ammo. That's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically you did lose it, though, but, well, it's...
Here, I don't... That should be everything I had, aside from the seeds, which I don't care about.
Oh, poor guys.
Alright, I'm gonna save over that net file. Okay, good.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That was so weird. I mean, I did start new multiplayer game instead of bot match earlier, but I wouldn't... Oh,
I wouldn't have thought that that would have made a difference with your existing save.
Yeah, that's really weird. That's so weird.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Damn, 2 years. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He doesn't seem to have very good eyesight.
No. Luckily for you.
Yep. Alright, so I'm glad we figured that out. Also, don't mind cheating to get my stuff back, because, I mean, I would have been...
Because that was bullshit.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I'm really surprised the game didn't automatically put me back in single player when I loaded the game. Oh, dear lord. I'm reloading. I don't... That is so evil of them. I might not be able to get around him without him noticing me.
Well,
Let me save so I don't have to open those crates again if this goes south.
you might just be able to run.
I'm running.
Into this odd, conspicuous building.
You, Gina?
Hello. I guess you ain't got anything to say this time.
Is she supposed to?
Let me see. No.
Oh.
I mean, you know, the Unreal Wiki is a little bare bones.
Okay, this is gonna be an interesting jump.
Yeah, you'll be fine. So here's a fun fact. This level was supposed to be in the original Unreal. It was one of the beta maps, but it went unused.
Interesting.
Yeah, there are a few maps in the latter half of Return to Na Pali that were originally intended for Unreal.
Log A. Laby. Been running from a scar for the past 2 hours. I think I lost him behind a crate. If I can just make it down below, I can slip back into the temple. It's darker, so it's easy to hide. Wait, I hear some error.
Rip to that guy. But you're different.
I am different. Built different.
Okay, bye, bitch.
Alright, you two have fun.
I think this is the exit to the next level, but there's still more stuff to explore. You can probably find some things lying around here. I could be wrong about that, though. It might be.
Sorry, I was just checking something. I think I also found another invisible wall. It sounded like my audio was doubling for some reason. Like I was hearing a sound and then a delayed one. But not sure. It was only specific sounds though. Like I'd fire a rocket and then I'd hear what sounded like another rocket getting fired.
That's weird.
They said the level exit is over that way.
I think it's either there or down at the bottom, where you saw that weird structure you saw just a second ago across the lake.
Yeah, I'll check here first. And then I'll just reload the save if it pulls me at the end. That looks like a level exit. At some point, I wouldn't mind trying to play this in a purely handheld, like, Steam Deck playthrough, but I can't imagine it's going to be as seamless.
Probably not. You could always use auto aim, sissy. Boom, headshot. Damn, I felt like I was gonna sneeze, but I didn't.
I hate that feeling.
Me too.
Log M Poach. Located a mining facility, but the front gates won't open. A large behemoth seems to control it, but he went back inside. I'll wait for him here. I got 2 clips here with his name on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that wasn't the behemoth.
So that wasn't?
No, that was just another brute. You'll have to come back later. Bitch thought he was sneaky. Okay, yeah. That structure should be the entrance to the next level.
Okay. I'll probably just go through it then. I have a decent amount of stuff now.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of the few, like, hubs that actually kind of act as hubs. Sort of. I mean, it's kind of a holdover from some earlier plans where it was going to be a little bit more open-worldy. Or, I don't know about open world, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll end up coming back here after this level. Yeah, you are supposed to have an actual log here. Then prisoner's supposed to talk. I don't know why she's not. Here's the intermission that's supposed to play. The trek to the other shuttle has become a real endurance test. I don't have much time to record right now. Just staying alive takes all my energy. Yes, very introspective stuff.
Yeah. Just making sure that I still heard the female voice. But I don't know the song.
Yeah, they played it in the original game too. Oh yeah, and it was in that one demo.
Yeah, one of the prototypes.
Yep. I think the lighting test one.
I think so. I think you told me it was meant for a different game, though.
No, that was a different song.
Oh.
This one was for Unreal. The one that was for another game was the one where you go into that Scar outpost in the little Sky City.
Yeah. Yeah, those early demos are eerie to me. That's how I
I
feel
agree.
about a lot of unused like areas in games because it feels like stuff that you weren't meant to see.
I mean, that one particular has some particular atmosphere. You know, just no enemies, just you shooting a weird little eyeball thingy to.
Yeah. I think one of those early demos also has the quad shot, which never made it into the final game.
Yep. Some fan patches restore it.
Which I've heard.
Though honestly, considering we got the flat cannon instead, I am okay with that.
I mean, flat cannon is like one of the best weapons in gaming history.
No light detected.
Well, if you asked a bunch of people what one of their favorite weapons is in gaming, if they've played Unreal Tournament, they're likely going to say the flat cannon.
Or the rocket launcher. Not this one, though. The cool one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that one, the marine rocket is okay. But it's just not as cool. He's probably just sleeping.
Not anymore. I do not like that weapon.
Yeah, it's got kind of a wacky arc. I think the secondary fire is a remote detonation, though.
I somehow have a flashlight and a searchlight.
You.
Interesting. Turning on one does not turn off the other.
You're dual wielding him. Doom 3 guy is jealous.
Do you prefer Doom 3 with the flashlight being a separate item?
You know, I haven't actually played the original Doom 3 yet. Because the first time I played it was the BFG edition. So I've actually only ever played it with the attachment. But I kind of feel like I would, in a way, prefer the attachment because when you're playing the BFG edition, it's just everything is already bright anyway. Because they just completely fucked the lighting for some reason. So, I mean, someday maybe I'll go and play the original game. But, like, I like the idea of having to switch between it and having this, you know, overbearing dark atmosphere.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more tense.
Like, in practice, I'm not sure, but I love the idea of it. I think there was a Nolly seed behind you.
Oh, so there is. Looks like... That actually kind of startled me.
I'm sure there's a bridge you have to raise or lower.
Yeah, there was another area I could look at, too. I don't know if that water will kill me.
It shouldn't. I think it's just water.
Looks like there's something in there, too. Like, I see a pathway. I might just go back to where I was before. Someone get me the hell out of here.
Fair. But, unfortunately, I don't think that happened. Like, I kind of remember playing Halo, you know. I was always kind of wishing that you'd have to use the flashlight a little bit more. I thought that was kind of a relatively underused mechanic.
Yeah, at some point I want to play the Halo games on console, because I've only finished Halo 1 on console. I didn't get very far in Halo 2.
I think, you know, Halo 1 is pretty consistent no matter what you play it on. I mean, yeah, the Xbox version is obviously going to look a lot better than the, you know, original PC port. But Halo 2 is like, it's just the loading screens, you know? It's like, I remember I was talking about it when we were playing it together. Because Halo 2 on Xbox doesn't really have loading screens. I mean, it does. But it's got one big one at the beginning whenever you first start playing. And then it loads... There might be like very brief ones between levels, but usually it's just like... Generally speaking, it's one unbroken experience.
Yeah.
And the Master Chief Collection had to add loading screens between every single level. And that just kind of ruined it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to stream my playthrough for
Right.
reasons I've explained before. But
I already did it once, so...
yeah.
I've been getting the itch to play them again myself.
I want to replay them because I feel like I've forgotten most of what happened.
Yeah, Green Man shoots bad aliens. What else do you need to know?
Unfortunately, the audio mastering of Halo 1 and 2, or actually I think maybe even the others, isn't very good. And there's no subtitles in the console versions.
Well, that's what happens when you have a egomaniac doing all your audio.
Martin O'Donnell.
Yeah. Yay, the bridge. Yeah, unfortunately, anything audio related you have a problem with, his fault, because he's the one who, you know, gave you 0 options.
It opened! Excuse me? Am I supposed to go through there?
Yeah? Let me... It seems like it's going awfully fast, doesn't it? Try reducing your frame rate, see if that slows it down.
There we go. Alright, I don't know why that guy jumped.
Oh, that's just Jumpin' Johnny. He wants to be a basketball player, except they don't have basketball. 'Cause he's a damn alien.
Oh, there were darts. Arrows, whatever. Or he somehow triggered this. I think I have the original Unreal soundtrack. I might have to give it a listen once I'm done with Return to Na Pali.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't think the original soundtrack has ever been released in full, officially. It's always been, like, curated for some reason, even though...
Oh, that's actually
Well,
common
that
for
thing
game
is
soundtracks.
I know, but it sucks!
Oh, I know.
Fortunately, YouTube has all of the stuff that they neglected to include.
Wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a bala. But I feel like
Yeah,
I've
it's
heard
a
that
song.
before.
It's a song.
Oh, yeah, but I feel like I've heard it before.
People do listen to songs sometimes.
I'm aware. Log M Verdu. Lost Laby and Posh about an hour ago. They must have made it outside. I think I'm getting close, but it's so dark it's hard to tell. Wait, something just fell off the wall. Coming this way. Error. Oh, he didn't see me. Okay. Yeah, I use a website to get a lot of my game music. I'm not going to name it, though.
What's the first letter?
K.
Yeah, me too.
Are we talking about the same site?
Yeah, probably. Is it related to a video game? I mean, ostensibly?
It is technically related to a video game.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Okay, I just want to make... Well, how many game-related sites starts with a K?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not
that's where I've been
encyclopedia.
getting my game music for years. I don't want to name it to draw extra attention to it on stream because, like, I'm actually surprised they've been able to stay up for this long.
Yeah. Yeah, I've used it a few times too.
Yeah.
I don't use it super often. But yeah, it's a nice little site.
Yeah, because a lot of these old soundtracks are just straight up out of print. So.
Wow, what did he ever do to deserve that?
He attacked.
Yeah, fair. But you're a prisoner, you're a criminal, you're on the run. You know, the neat thing about the rocket launcher being a lot faster than the 8-ball gun is that they don't dodge it when you shoot them from a distance. Whoa, mama.
Oh. Do I need to be carrying the weapon log, or does that even show up as a thing I collect? Does it even matter?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. I suppose it doesn't since we're leaving. We're betrayed anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that would work. I still think I could fix the scar.
How about that? Kind of keep people as slaves.
I can fix them.
Yeah, maybe with a big bullet to the head. Maybe you should save before you go through that. Kinda wish that Unreal 2 had gone into more of the human scar conflict, personally.
Jumping on is not working.
Yay, it's the Razor Jack.
Got him.
Rip. I think this is the first pistol power-up.
I think you are correct.
Because there haven't really been any, like, Nolly opened up stuff. I mean, there was a couple in the village, you know. I don't think they actually opened up any secrets, though.
I don't think so.
No, no, there was one earlier.
Damn, I guess I did miss it.
Yeah, it was in Spire Valley, which he kind of... What the fuck?
That was weird.
I don't know why it's not playing the intermissions. Do you want me to read the other one, this one?
Might as well.
Okay, here it is. I'm glad I made it out of there. I'm used to being bitten, hacked, shot, stabbed, or blown up, but in there I could have been crushed, sliced, diced, or skewered. Whoever built that place must have been a real sadist. I'm still slogging along. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
I wonder if it's not playing the log entries because we loaded directly into a level instead of loading from a save, so it doesn't know what character I'm playing as, even though I'm still playing as Gina.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because technically we cheated, but we had to because I somehow managed to break the game. Oops. Something I need to do sometime after I finish this is look up some tracker music. Because if I remember correctly, the composers for Unreal and Unreal Tournament and a lot of the sound designers are all tracker musicians. They're both Scar!
Yeah, well, exactly. And the Scar assholes. Wait, there were a couple of crates up on that bridge.
Yeah, I was, one of them fell down there.
One of the crates?
No, one of the Scar.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for them to kill themselves, kill each other before I came up here.
Yay. Sweet, sweet ammunition. Oh yeah, and now there's a Titan down there. And more crates.
Okay, I guess it just does that. Ow. Oh, God. Oh,
Ouch.
somehow I'm not hurt. Bastard. Not sure how he saw me. know if grabbing those crates is worth it with that Titan right there.
Maybe. Maybe not.
But here.
Who knows? There might be something cool in there. You won't know till you grab it.
I know. I'm not a gambler, though, so that doesn't work on me.
You know, 90% of gamblers quit before they win big.
Yep, and that doesn't work on me. Because I do not gamble in the first place.
Okay, but killing things is fun.
That is true. However, that is a Titan, which requires an awful lot of effort to accomplish that task.
Yeah, but then it'd be dead. And you could be satisfied knowing that you killed that fucking bastard.
Yeah, and waste a lot of ammo in the process.
If you use UMS weapons, you might get it all back from the crates.
That's true.
See, look at that dickhead. He's fucking trying to murder those rabbits. What an asshole.
Those are lizards, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck those guys then. They deserve it. Hate those things. Okay, maybe he wasn't so bad after all. My bad. And that was the interest of the temple.
So
You might go back real quick. I think there could be something in that pool. Also, there's more crates on the other side of it.
Oh, I didn't even see them.
Maybe there's nothing in the pond there.
Nope.
But hey, more crates. Wow, loot boxes. My 1998 video game.
It's really funny to me how loot boxes as a concept started with TF2 and I think Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And people like to call Valve some kind of pariah for PC gaming and consumer stuff. Which is really funny because they are directly responsible for one of the worst parts about modern gaming.
Yeah, I was thinking about that not too long ago, to be honest. You know, as somebody who's not really a fan of TF2 and Counter-Strike and stuff, I wonder, was it all worth it? I think if you go up the ridge, up to that structure above the mine entrance, you can, I think there's something up there.
Also all based on intention.
Yeah, the intent is to get a lot of money.
Nope.
Maybe it was only in the nighttime version. I think there was I want to say there was a rifle up there.
Yeah, it's whatever. Does this expansion have a final boss like the Scar Queen?
No.
That's kind of disappointing. I was wondering like how this is going to end, if it's going to end with another big boss fight, if it's going to be something else. Even as a luxury, so in the end, yeah, all about money.
Okay,
I'm
here's
tired
the
of
intermission.
doubling back
Oh,
so
never mind.
often. Every time I make some progress, it seems I have to jump through hoops just to stay even. I know I'm getting there, but it's tough going. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
So weird. Why wasn't it playing before?
I don't know. But hey, it is now. That's what counts, I guess. I think it's kind of funny that the only reason the previous level, the one in the temple, even happened was because you needed to waste time for that behemoth to come out and open the door. Like there was literally just like, you know, we're just doing this because we can't go on and I got nothing better to do.
Alright. Foundry Terbium plant. Yeah.
This is another unused map in the original Unreal.
Interesting.
If I remember correctly, this one and the next one are a little on the lengthier side.
Counting this level, we have 5 levels left.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might finish this on time, or just barely on time.
Yay, it's the minigun. Honestly, this is such a fucking cool design.
Oh!
Like, it doesn't really make a huge amount of sense, but it's fucking sick.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't matter if it makes sense as long as it looks cool.
That's... yeah. True facts. With the Z.
Because that's one thing that I love about some anime and Japanese games, is that it doesn't matter if it makes sense as long as it looks cool or looks nice. Like how many anime characters from Blaze Blue have like 30 belts on them. Like, you don't need that many belts, but it looks cool. And that's the important thing. Let's kill me if I walk into it. No. Barrier to higher lift controls intact. All systems normal. What if I do that?
Whoa. Yay.
Barrier to higher lift controls and... oh, hi! I'm surprised that exploded again.
Well, you did shoot him with the shock rifle a few times.
Shrew.
Whee!
Oh, Josh! Fucking asshole game! Holy shit!
I cried. Not funny, cried.
Get over here. Ow. That genuinely startled me.
He's not dead, kill him.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I thought he was still alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm good.
people popping up right behind you and right in your face. You know, it's not very fun, in my opinion.
It's funny though. Like, I'm not even mad. That's I have rifle ammo, but no rifle. Well,
Yeah, maybe you'll get another one later.
yeah. Isn't supposed to be a horror game.
I mean, considering how it starts, I mean, you know.
No, for games that have the capacity to startle you, like, incidentally, just by the nature of the game's design, rather than actually trying to be scary, I usually wind up leaving my guard down because I don't expect anything horrifying. So when something just ends up appearing right behind me, I get genuinely startled because I'm not expecting the scare.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. Just generally speaking, like if enemies pop up behind me or around a corner, I might jump a little bit.
Yeah, I think most people would.
No,
Because
most
it's
people are
surprising.
freaks. No, most people are freaks. They don't react to things because they're not actually real people. You and me, we're the only real people around. And Lizardman too.
Well, Xeno's in chat too.
He's not.
I literally live with him.
He's a robot.
Xeno, can you confirm this? Ow. I think I managed to ricochet a thing back into me.
Who the fuck is Rick?
It has been 0 days since our last accident. I don't know. That's so funny.
Hey, look at the way that they designed this shit. That number has never been above 1.
Fuck. I'm trying to... There we go. Trying to do the screen. Oh.
That number's never been above 1, and you know it. Look at these choppy thingies. They're all covered in blood and stuff. They're feeding the damn nolly to the little crushy thingy.
Alright, I need to...
There's 2.
Yeah, wait a minute. My Scar friend told me that his Nolly keep dying to the crushy things in his mind. I asked him what happens when one dies. He says he just goes to the village to get a new one. I said it sounds like he's feeding his crushy thingies, or feeding his Nollies to the crushy thingies. And then the brute started crying. I tried.
Tragic.
Oh dear.
Like, what's even the point of all of this, right? Like, it's probably gonna get minced from the first one, right?
Ooh. Oh, there's more. That's a good thing I saved.
Man, OSHA would have a field day on these fuckers.
Come through! Come on! Come on! Come through! Come through, you little bitch! Are you afraid? Are you scared? I'll wait.
Are you scared?
Ow. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's excuse me. Pretty good use of the lighting, huh?
Yeah, that's actually really clever, because I couldn't see him either, actually. Like I said before, like, what I see is a little brighter than what you guys see, and I still couldn't see him.
Yeah, there's a few... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I still don't know why OBS does that. It seems to be something with OBS, because it's been consistent with 2 laptops and 2 different capture cards.
Yummy.
You were saying?
I forgot.
Oh.
Finally, destructible glass. Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, I need to do more PC game streams where I'm actually streaming with this mouse and keyboard setup. I thought I wouldn't have to see babies again.
Fortunately, we're not so lucky. But you know what? This game did introduce those little raptor dudes, which are definitely worse.
Oh yeah.
At least in my opinion.
No, they're significantly worse.
I mean, I'm just glad that they're pretty rare. Pretty rare. Because if those dudes are like an every level thing, like, oh god, that would suck ass.
Yeah, they're also like stupidly fast. Which is what makes them so annoying. Just for me. Because like even when you're backing away from them, they'll still catch up to you.
Yep. Fuckers. Yeah, you're gonna have to go down there.
Huh?
You're gonna have to go down there.
Yeah, I'm just... I heard
Scared
the
of the
babies
baby?
again, but I was trying to see if I could see where they were before I jumped. So I want to see what's over here first. There is an elevator over here.
Yeah, you found the babies. Hey, an ollie.
The asbestos suit.
Oh, so itchy.
What does the asbestos suit do?
Let's take a look. It protects against like fire damage, like lava and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that model is used for a fireproof suit in an Unreal Tournament mod that adds the ability to burn players. I think it's called Burning Player, actually.
Oh, that's fucked up. Can't we just all get along? Unreal 2 had a flamethrower. That was cool. If only the rest of the game was any good.
I'd like to play it someday, just to have, like, form an opinion on it, but I'm not, like, in any hurry to do that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think about trying it again. I mean, I know I talk a lot of shit about it, but yeah, it is of course better to get your own opinions on games. But it's just so different and not in a good way, in my opinion, of course. To first game.
I mean, like, I've had differing opinions on games before. Like, especially with like reviewers. It's like one of my favorite Wii games is Lost in Shadow, and that game got abysmal reviews.
Yeah, I mean, I've like it. You know, you're talking to the guy who fucking loves Haze, the game that killed, you know, one of the most beloved game developers ever, or at least of that generation. So, you know.
True, and I still want to play Haze because I remember the early previews for it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, buddy.
Like, I mean, I've played some absolute, you know, garbage games that I've, you know, enjoyed to an extent, even. And I've played games that people love that I've hated. But I mean, the thing about Unreal 2 is that I want to like it. I genuinely want to like the game.
I mean, there have been games that I have not liked on the first playthrough as well, where it took me multiple attempts to actually like the game.
Yeah, same, actually.
I think the most recent example for me was like Donkey Kong Country 3, because when I originally played it, I didn't care for it all that much, but when I replayed it on stream, I actually had a lot of fun with it.
Like, you know what's fucking crazy? I didn't even like Halo 2 all that much the first time I played it. And now it's like one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, part of it was because I kind of did it co-op, and my co-op buddy who'd already played it, and he kind of dragged me along rather than let me really experience it, you know? But, you know, still.
Oh, that's why I was moving. It's a conveyor belt.
They want to dunk you. Still think, Fugitive Hunter War on Terror is just an awful game, but it's so fucking funny at the same time, because it's just made with the most early 2000s xenophobia and American jingoism.
Oh.
Oh yeah! Like there was this in like the second level of the game or something. I just got fucked up repeatedly because all the enemies had shotguns, and I was playing on the hard difficulty, and they would one-shot me. Like, and you know, in this game you kind of have a live system instead of just checkpoints. So it's like I would die, I would come back to life where I died, and they would just shoot me again, and I'd die again. But the fucked up thing is that the first couple of levels are the hardest ones in the game, because after that, enemies stop using the shotguns.
So the only reason why I did that with the shock rifle is because in order to swap to the flak cannon, which is the weapon I wanted to use, I had to take my hand off of one of my options, either my movement or my aiming.
Yeah, I think kind of is that because of the new weapons would take precedence over it when you're scrolling.
No, my scroll wheel on this mouse is a little fucked up. It overcompensates a lot.
Oh, okay.
So it'll like scroll past stuff that I'm actively trying to get to.
Gotcha.
Which just means I have to frantically keep scrolling in multiple directions until I get what I want. I didn't mean to press that button.
Because when I was playing, I kind of like I kind of swap between using both the numbers and the scroll wheel. Excuse me, sorry. And like you know, they're on the same buttons. And for some reason, I was having a lot of trouble swapping to it. I don't know if it was because I was using the patched version or what, and if it switches how it selects weapons or whatever. I don't know. It was weird, and I didn't like it. You know what I need to fucking play? I need to play fucking Metroid Prime 2 and 3.
Oh yeah.
I've just like not been playing them. I was really hoping that they would get like HD remakes like the first game did.
Well, the first game's HD remake is like phenomenal.
So I hear, but I mean, I don't know. It's just this whole thing of like them not, you know, remaking the whole series. Kind of pisses me off.
It just puts me back there. Unless I was supposed to come back down here. Oh, there was another door, that's right. That was... No, this is new. Okay.
Yeah. It's like with the new Gears of War Reloaded thing, like it's just a remaster of the first game, again. Like there's already one of those. I mean, sure, it's coming to more consoles now. But, like... Just like, at some point, if you're gonna do a remaster, could you remaster more than the first game in a series?
Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space.
Yeah, then they shut down the... No, I think they shut down the studio first, actually. And then hired a different studio to remaster it.
Yeah, because I'm... Okay, what does the Skyward Sword treatment mean, exactly?
Prime 3 was the first one that had, proper motion controls out of the 3 in the trilogy.
Right, because it was a Wii exclusive.
Yeah, so that one would require a little more work to redo some of the stuff, so they'd probably just come up with the fucked up control scheme and then just give it a new coat of paint, and that's it. Because that's what Skyward Sword got. It was an HD release that had a really funky control scheme. Ran in 60 FPS, which the Wii version didn't. But it's fundamentally the same game with just a couple tweaks. Also, you were right, this level is long.
To the rest of it, yeah.
Ooh, the bio rifle.
Yay. Whenever you want to shoot somebody with green exploding shit.
The Wario gun.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you want me to wait for you?
No, I'll only be a second.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Got him.
Okay, hello.
Hello. That's worth a shot.
You're out of ammo.
Yeah.
For the SMD. Well, you kept pressing it like 5 times. Big Mama.
There's another one.
Yeah, this is a little smaller at least.
Yeah, so supposedly, according to rumors, Prime 2 and 3 were going to get regular HD remasters rather than whole remakes for Switch, and that they were ready to go at any time, and that Nintendo had been sitting on them. And while that could be the case, there's only so many times I can hear that before I stop believing it.
Well, that was just rude. Chest-high barriers, my one weakness. Hey, these guys again. Everybody loves the slip. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't swim under there. From here. I don't remember where the actual thing is, though.
Probably that. But I don't know how to open it. I really would like that armor.
Well, there's probably another way to open it. You're probably just gonna have to continue on.
Yeah,
For now.
probably.
I hear them.
I don't know why the water suddenly got a lot louder.
Water 2.
If water's so good, why is there no water 2?
Gatorade. Probably whatever they're pumping through those tanks, though, which I guess is water. Maybe it's not water.
Some unidentifiable liquid. And it's also very loud. Oh, hi.
You've heard of liquid, now here's loud quid.
I didn't trust that he was dead. I don't know why the water is just really loud.
You know what games I want to get a fucking, like, re-release or something? Resistance.
Insomniac Games has been referencing it on their socials every time an anniversary passes.
Yeah, they do that, but I don't think there's any plans to do anything with it. I think they're just, you know, like, hey, we're celebrating an old game, which, you know, that's fine. I mean, at least they fucking acknowledge it, unlike Gorilla.
Yeah, I think Insomniac got turned into the Marvel machine for Sony. So that's probably why they haven't. They're not working on it because they're busy with Wolverine. I think a Venom game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they've never, like, outsourced remakes and remasters to other companies, though.
True. I mean, it really. You remember that comment that a Sony executive made about needing more big IPs or something?
No. This must have been a while ago.
It was a few months to a year ago. It might have actually been last year.
Oh.
But after Astrobot's success, a Sony executive said something along the lines of, "We need more IPs to drive the PlayStation brand." And people got so fucking pissed at that comment. Because they have IPs, they're just not using them.
Yep. And they're gonna reference an Astrobot, and nothing else. Like, people have been begging on their hands and knees for anything Bloodborne related for, 10 years now.
People have been begging for a PC port or a 60 FPS patch.
Yeah. I mean, Bloodborne's alright. I mean, a lot of other people like it a lot more than I do. I think it's a fine game.
I have no opinion on it.
Like, damn. I mean, aesthetically, it's pretty much incredible. But, like, you'd think that with all of these fucking games that people love, that they would do literally anything with them, but instead, it's just, they're not.
See, the one that gets me is Sly Cooper. It's been on... the series ended on a cliffhanger. Sly's still in ancient Egypt.
Like, I mean, some I understand, like, Resistance did end, yeah.
Resistance,
Killzone...
Jak and Daxter, and, fucking... what was it?
Describe it.
Uncharted. All of those series, from what I know, had their conclusions already.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, it doesn't mean that, you shouldn't be able to, like, play them, Because it's like...
Oh.
I just think that they should be accessible to, buy and play.
Yeah. Now it's not playing again.
Hello. Do you want me to read the log?
Yeah.
Okay. A Teridium processing plant operated by the Scar. They must have another colony around. There's Scar everywhere, but this time I'm hunting them. They didn't seem to know I was coming. I figure I'm about halfway through to the shuttle.
4 levels left. I think he said this next one is also fairly long.
It's a little intricate.
Huh.
And it's a Scar sigil.
Didn't realize the quad damage was the Scar sigil.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think it represents their little energy gun thing.
The Stinger?
No, the little dual energy pistol that they shoot at you sometimes.
Ah, okay. I think after tonight, I'm going to ask around in one of the servers I'm in if anybody has any recommendations for tracker songs.
You should ask Ms. America.
Oh yeah, definitely him. Incidentally, he's in that server.
Yeah.
He actually used to be the owner of it at one point, I think.
Wait, what server?
Fur Punch.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to be the owner of it at one point and then left and passed the reins on to someone else. And then a few years back, he rejoined. And when he saw a message from me, he said, "Wait, I know you." And I found out it was someone that I knew before.
He arrested you for crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Yeah. Yeah. For those who are wondering or who we're talking about, there's someone who was here for my Parasite Eve stream named Mesmericon, and we know him as Sky. And I've known him for years, but we kind of stopped talking for a while, and then reconnected after he rejoined that server I'm talking about.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's older than both of us.
He posts fairly frequently in my server. I actually haven't seen him posting Fruit Punch in a while, funnily enough, but... Cool, I don't know what that means. I want that. Was it all cheeked up?
Have you seen your character model?
True. True. I'm gonna go here first.
It's the exact same. Baby.
The baby.
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. I want to try Metal Gear Solid again, but God, I'm so bad at stealth games.
Stealth games stress me out. I'm not a big fan of them. I'll give Metal Gear Solid a shot at some point. I might ask Dennis to backseat me through them.
I just somehow make the exact wrong choices on where I'm supposed to go, and I get spotted every single time, consistently. Like, I would probably have to save scum the living shit out of those if I wanted to, actually play them. And about 5, I mean, I kind of prefer to play games in their release order rather than skipping to, like, the latest one, unfortunately.
Oh, I do that too. That's what I did with Yakuza. I could have skipped straight to Yakuza Like a Dragon, but I played the games before it first.
Yeah. I mean, I might just skip to, the Tomb Raider reboots because I tried playing the first game and I had an awful time. Just absolutely painful. Like, oh my god, I was in agony trying to play the first game.
Flickering lights again. Sorry, guys.
So, I mean, I might as well just skip to the reboot because there ain't no chance I'm getting out of the first game and most likely the other, 4 with my sanity intact.
I would recommend giving Legends and Anniversary a shot, because those are better than the originals. And Anniversary is a remake of the original anyways.
I was reading up a little bit about it, not like story stuff, but I heard that there was like a really bad crash in one of them. Like at some point, it's just like, if you're playing on PC, it's like it's really hard to get past this because it'll just crash consistently. And I don't really want to do that.
Well, I have both on PC, but I also have them on PS2. So I was going to play them on PS2. Warning: remain clear of Teridium byproducts unless properly outfitted with toxin soup. The reboot is good though. Like, so I haven't actually finished Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That was the most recent reboot game.
Right.
But Tomb Raider 2013 is good, and Rise of the Tomb Raider is amazing.
Yeah, Dennis was telling me he liked them a lot, so,
Yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider has been on my list for a while, because I never finished it.
Just unfortunate. Have you played the first game?
Tomb Raider? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you beat it?
No.
No. How far did you get?
Oh, dear lord. No, I did not beat the original Tomb Raider. It was on my list to do. I stopped playing at some point, for whatever reason, and then later on decided I would just stream it, and then never streamed it.
Do you remember how far you got?
Do you remember in the first quote-unquote world where you're in wherever you are in the first part, there was like a temple that you go into with a bunch of pit traps.
Yeah.
There. That's the level that I stopped on.
Ah, okay.
I kept dying to the pit traps, and I just stopped playing.
Yeah, the platforming is kind of annoying. I mean, there's kind of a method to do it, but it's like the thing that pisses me off is that it's like if it's kind of tedious to like orient yourself every single time you want to make a jump, you know. But it's like if you're like even like a little bit off, you're gonna die.
I gotta swim in the poison.
Yeah. Luckily, you have a poison swimming suit. And it just, I completed the first 2 worlds. I got to Egypt and it was like, you know what? I'm not having fun. I'm just pissed off. I'm just gonna stop.
Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider games are an acquired taste. I will always recommend people try Legends and Anniversary over the original trilogy if they can't get into them. They were groundbreaking for their time, but they have aged like milk.
I get what they're going for. It's just that, especially the combat, like the actual shooting, is god awful. And like, you know, you just kind of orient yourself vaguely in the direction of enemies, and you just hold down the attack button. I don't like it. I don't like that. I mean, honestly, I'm just glad they're not playing the console version, because, you know, in the PC version, I guess you could save anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Console version looked like it had, like, save points.
Of what, Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I actually... Yeah, it does. In Anniversary and Legends, even on console, you can save everywhere, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
But they also
I like
had
the
checkpoints.
That's also good. Checkpoints are also good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not much of a platformer type guy anyhow. You know, I don't play them very often. It's just, but, fuck.
Yeah. Tomb Raider's a little different from your average platformer, but I guess that is one way to look at it. I never really thought of it that way, though. Okay, hopefully I don't need another toxin suit. More of this one. Oh, fucking hell. What do you know?
I mean, at least they're nice enough to give you another one.
True. I'm not sure why I heard a door open.
It's the, crane.
Crane controls must be activated in lower control room.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go down into the goop. I mean, that just activated the crane controls.
Yeah, and for some reason I can't get out.
I would look around a little bit more. There's got to be some way out, right? I mean, you do have the scuba gear. I mean, in the goop. Just get closer to them. You know, they might just be motion activated. Damn rip.
I suppose that's one way to do it.
Banger alert.
God, the soundtrack is so good. Have you ever gotten nostalgic for a game you've never played before? Like you play a game or listen to a song and it just makes you feel nostalgic even though you've never experienced it before?
I'm not sure.
Because I was that way with Tunic, where the music made me feel nostalgic even though I had literally never heard the soundtrack before, and this game's music is making me feel nostalgic. Probably because it's the same composer as Unreal Tournament. Because, like, I can hear Unreal Tournament in the music. He didn't even wait.
Patience was not one of his virtues. And now neither is being alive. Rip and kill.
Well, back into the slime.
It's slime time, baby. Bye, bitch. Such unsafe working conditions. How does Scar live with himself?
I woke his ass up.
He thought he was slick,
And now he's dead.
as he should be.
Oh, hey, back there. It's like a certain Kong. Oh, which Kong?
Monkey.
Monkey. Monkey.
Fine. You've just done a little bit of, corporate sabotage. This place shouldn't be exploding all around you. Shoddy Scar craftsmanship as usual.
Warning, toxic fume buildup exceeds regulation limits. Exercise caution with weaponry near tritium byproducts.
Huh. Whee!
Ah, I see. I'm stuck on something?
Damn.
Ah, I was completely body blocked, by the way.
Well, at least you didn't lose too much progress.
No.
Alright, what would you rather play again? The ISV Cran, the spaceship in the base game level where you had to fight like 1,000,000 Scar in those hallways? Or the UMS Marine ambush?
Honestly, a Scar in the hallways. Though maybe it's because my memory of the Marine stuff is tainted by me somehow accidentally opening a multiplayer game.
True. I mean, I feel like I had a lot more trouble with the Scar. Because they just fucking swarmed the living shit out of me. But that, the Marine ambush is a bit infamous. Does have a banging soundtrack, though. I mean, so does the rest of the game, so whatever. Unfortunately, you can't fly the spaceship.
Damn it. We're going to spaceship. I want to be a cowboy, baby. Space cowboy.
No, not him. He was so funny. There's another lever. Just in case you missed it. Whee.
I'm gonna try to get that, thing. We almost out of here?
Yes.
It didn't sound good.
Well, it's not like there's anything friendly on this damn planet anymore. I mean, you know, there's the Nolly, but they kind of suck. So. Giant fucking scar. And he's dead.
It took everything I had to get through the rest of that miserable Teridium processing plant. At least I killed a whole bunch of Scar and left the place a real mess. The Scar won't be using that place for a while. I thought I had it made when I saw the small alien ship in the middle of that seemingly endless plant. Thought I could use it to get off planet. But it's busted. The shuttle is the only escape.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh boy, ice physics.
Everyone's favorite. You know, I love how they just come out and just like flop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't act like a real fucking grenade launcher, which is actually, you know, a propelled, you know, grenade. This bitch like doing fucking flips in the air and stuff. Half-Life does the same thing with its with the grenade launcher on the MP5.
Okay, I don't know why all this is here, but that can't be good. This level is called Watcher of the Skies.
Yay.
It's already dead. Oh dear.
Maybe you should try talking to him. Maybe you guys can have a peaceful conversation like adults.
I somehow found it. Ooh, Zeno, do I hear storms?
Rip Bozo.
Yep.
Ouch.
So this song sounds an awful lot like a song from Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fighting him. I don't know the name of the song that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, but I think it's the one that's used in the custom map Deep Core, which is the name that I know Zeno knows. This is one of our favorite custom maps. Deep Core was a custom map that was inspired by the movie The Abyss.
Well, I found it. The map anyway, but I mean, it doesn't say what song it uses, so.
Oh, the energy amplifier. Yeah. I actually found out that, after Skin City... Oh, that was... Okay. Let's see if Gina talks.
After escaping from the Teridium plant, I wound up outside, on a freezing, ice-filled plateau. The contrast with the lush climate from before was startling. Anyway, while on the surface, I was surrounded by jagged cliffs and sharp peaks, so I'm thinking I'm high in the mountains. I must have covered some distance underground and gained some serious altitude. The good news is that I'm still headed in the right direction.
So I found out that, while Skin City and the other old sites that, hosted Unreal Tournament mods are long gone, there is Unreal Archive, which has archived a lot of the old mods for the various Unreal games. So, several of the mods that I have and the stuff that we had back in the day, I actually found on Unreal Archive, including one of the funniest maps, Fuck the Polygon Count.
That's not nice.
Which is the only map I have ever played in Unreal Tournament that lags the game.
I played this one that was like this is a long time ago, so I don't remember the name, but it was like a jungle map. And, you know, just games with like jungles and stuff just will always have a shitty frame rate. I don't remember the name though. Kind of sucks.
Ooh, the thunder is really loud. That's not great. Yeah, I played so back in the day. Our dad downloaded a bunch of custom maps, and that's what we had for the longest time. Only a handful of maps are ones that I bought or downloaded myself, and they were mostly ones based on maps from other FPSs. I have one based on, I think I have one based on Facility. Bye. From GoldenEye, I have one based on Dust from Counter-Strike, and one based on Halls of Redemption from Quake 3. Okay, if I stop moving, I'm just gonna wind up sliding off this. If only I had the sniper rifle. I think it's the one gun I'm missing.
Yeah. Get ready to fight a bunch of mercenaries.
I'm gonna look around outside first. This is a big open area. There's gonna be like nothing out here, and I'm gonna be disappointed.
Well, there's mercenaries.
I'm counting that as nothing.
Aww.
Hey,
I
something!
wish there was a Mercenaries 3. I'm sad.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, yo, yo. Oh no, you didn't. I need to finish Mercenaries 1 and 2.
Yeah. Especially 1. 2's good. 1's better, though.
Yeah, 1 is what I grew up playing.
Yeah, my brother had it.
Oh, sorry, 2 is what I grew up playing, my bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it. You know, it's funny. I had that on PC. Like, I got like a physical copy of it on PC, but I couldn't play it because our PC was old and shitty.
I had it on PS2.
Yeah. My brother had it on PS2 as well, but honestly, God, the PS2 version of Mercenaries 2 is like wretched.
Yeah, I bought Mercenaries 1 on PS2 just because I have... Oh. It's because I have the second one on PS2. I'm wondering if I should just get it on Xbox 360.
Yeah. It's like, it's just the PS2 version, just like a prime example of a game that was not made for that console. It was like clearly made for, you know, the, at the time, next-gen systems, and just like...
Well, from what I know...
downgraded.
Yeah, from what I know, the PS2 actually had a lot of support for well longer than it should have.
I think the last game to come out on PS2 was like for 2014.
Honestly, that feels like a lifetime ago.
It was 11 years ago. I think it was just some like soccer game. Oh, sorry. It was actually released in 2013. It was Pro Evolution Soccer 2014.
Ah, that's probably what confused you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't really look. I didn't look too much at it. It's a soccer game. I don't play soccer games. Why would I give a damn when it was actually released?
There was a very brief period where I was playing Pro Evolution Soccer. I remember I have a British friend who was really into PlayStation games, and when I told her I was playing a little bit of Pro Evolution Soccer, she said, "Oh, that's the game that all the chavs play," and I was like, "That's cool. I don't know what that means."
I have like a vague definition of it.
I don't know the finer details of, like, the difference between, like, a Cockney or a Chav or whatever the different parts of England are, as far as, like, the
I
people.
think those are necessarily, like, regions. I know every region has its own dialect, of course,
Yeah.
but I think Cockney is, like, specifically, like, supposedly, like, lower class type dialect. I think a Chav is, like, I want to say they're, like, kind of, like, lower class city dwelling, like, kind of like, you know, uncouth types is what I think of when I hear Chav.
Oh, big spiders. Oh, big spiders.
Run away. Is the teleporter active?
Oh, no. I like how the mercenaries playing dice haven't noticed all the explosions.
They're just like, oh, hey, that must be the exterminator we hired for a spider problem. Jesus, fuck, these things are taking forever to kill.
God, that was one of them. Okay. Good God, they have a lot of health. Either that or I was doing... Oh, now they notice!
Hey, you're not our exterminator.
I walked closer to them. Why didn't they notice me?
Maybe they're like, oh, the spiders will handle it. You killed their pet spider, you monster. Spiders.
Oh my God. We found Spiders Johnson.
Who?
So, I don't know who made the original image. Based on the art style, it easily could have been Bob Simpson's artist, who is a really weird artist. But it was a poorly drawn image of a guy lying on bed with spiders on his mouth. And it says the average human swallows about 8,000 spiders a year.
Oh, wait, no, that's Spider's George.
Oh, it's Spider's George. Okay. And then there was a follow-up post that was like, we apologize for stating that the average person swallows 8,000 spiders a year. That was because we had an outlier of Spider's George who swallows 7,000 spiders every year and should not have been counted. Something like that.
I know that one. I was just confused about Spider's Johnson.
Yeah.
But I know Spider's George.
Yeah, I got the names mixed up. When I think of like just a dude name, like thing name, I always think of Johnson as the name because I think it's just what I think of as like the generic human name.
And it means penis.
Well,
your Johnson is your penis, and that's funny because it's a cock.
That's not why I say it. I just think of Johnson as the generic English name.
And my goat, Sergeant Johnson. Gone too soon. Damn, you're just leaving none of these guys alive, huh?
They're bad guys that deserve to live. I like how I keep walking over health as if I can pick it up.
Well, now you can pick it up.
I picked that one up instead. Yeah. And over there is where I came in from. So...
And you could just step into the teleporter. Or you could just kill everybody. Leave no one to tell the tales of your rampage. It's not exactly the best way to, you know, establish your legend, but you do you.
No survivors say what the hell more. That's not how the song goes. That's what I thought the lyrics to Wolf in Sheep's Clothing by Step It Off, or Set It Off, were. But I found out that the actual line for that is, "No sir, by the way, what the hell are morals?" And somehow I heard it as, "No survivors, what the hell are morals?"
That's just because you're a monster.
Listen, as a writer, I think of creative ways of killing people. It's part of the job.
You mean a gamer, you psychopath.
Wow, I really could have left at any point.
Yeah, I told you.
The ice caves and that nasty snow-covered ridge were leading me in the wrong direction, away from the shuttle, but I had no choice. When I fought my way into the fort and saw the teleporter, I didn't know what to think. Where would it take me? Closer to my goal or to some other part of the planet? My experience with these teleporters led me to believe it wouldn't take me too far, and I had no choice but to step on and find out.
Step on and find out. We have, I think, exactly one level left. Escape from Na Pali. So, I'm assuming we can finish this on time. Just check something real quick.
I mean, it shouldn't. If you don't, it shouldn't be much longer than.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, I was gonna rate Kohai, but it seems like he's not live yet. Ah, okay, it's bright. Sorry, that was very bright.
You're too bright. Aw, thanks, buddy.
Oh my god, it's the Fly Castle!
Hey, the second one. The Fly Fort. Your objective, open that gate.
Log, D. Beck. Our luck seems to have changed. We found a Terran vessel of some sort settled in a mountain fortress. The gate prevents us from reaching it, but the natives say it can be opened from a nearby tower. Looks like we're home free. Oh,
That's where you gotta go.
Dude just took a dive. He said, "Nope, I'm not fighting you, I'm out." Oops. I'm glad F1 didn't do anything. I just accidentally tapped that.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. What? I don't know what hit him.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm just going to keep hitting myself with my own gun, I guess. Oops. My time has come to sleep the eternal sleep. Our struggle with the sky demons lives on. We pray for the Savior to return to us, but our prayers go unanswered. At least the suffering is almost over. Damn. So clearly this is not the right way. Oh, there is this other path as well. I don't think I don't see that.
Savage.
Cabbage.
Yeah. You know, that reminds me, there were these guys when I worked in a fast food place. They called themselves the Savages because they were just douchebags. I would call them the Cabbages for some reason. Like, both me and my boss called them that. I don't really remember why. Maybe it's because they didn't smell very good.
It's very funny that. Oh my god, there you are. That specific thing I said just reminded you of that. I'm really happy that there was a moment in your life that was just exactly like that.
I know. I don't know.
That's such a specific thing.
Life is so beautiful, isn't it?
I don't want to save in the middle of the water, but I'm going to. One of my favorite things that we would sometimes get from the grocery store is, I think it's fried bacon and cabbage.
First yawn of the stream. First stream of the yawn.
Yep. That's the thing, it was fried. It might not have been fried. But it was cabbage and bacon, and it's really, really good. We managed to go right back where we started.
Many such cases.
Okay, but it looks like there's more over here.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to get over the fact that the first enemy in this entire series was one of these big motherfuckers dual-wielding rocket launchers.
That is such a mean thing to do to a first-time player.
I love it though. It's and like the weaker, smaller dudes don't even show up until like halfway through the game. You know, these guys. Like thinking about it, Unreal is paced really weird.
One of my friends called it a fever dream of Vistas. It does feel like a fever dream in some ways with just how out there everything is. Oh no.
Yeah, no lie there. But I like it. I mean, it's like, you know, sometimes doors just open, right? Sometimes they don't. The other door behind you, perhaps?
Yeah, it did open. I say, when one door closes, another door opens.
Unless you're, like, trapped in a room.
I guess.
Also, if you want to get that shit, you'll have to jump on that little table.
Oh, finally!
You know what I wish this game had? I wish this game had like little animations that play when you pick up a weapon for the first time.
Well, like what Doom 2016 has?
Yeah. Or like Half-Life, or well, I guess Black Mesa, because you know the hive hand.
No.
Okay, never mind then. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna explain it. So the hive hand's like this little biological alien weapon that shoots like little bees or something like that. And the thing is clearly alive, but in Black Mesa, you know, it has like those little the pickup animations for it. And basically, the pickup animations, you just like essentially ramming your hand up its butt.
That's funny.
And it's like if you do that near one of the guards, he'll comment on it.
It's actually cool that the guard will comment on it. Log M to Trolt. I don't know how to pronounce that. As soon as I find that switch to open the gate, we can get the hell out of here. Think happy thoughts. Uh-oh, spotted another one of those scar creatures. That's it. His ass is mine. His ass was not his.
Someone's ass is someone's.
They tell me I must hurry. The sky demons have uncovered our secret. Yep, shit. They tell me I must hurry. The sky demons have uncovered our secret. There's much work here. Time escapes me. Nevertheless, the future shines brightly in my eyes. We shall be victorious in the next life, but for now, everything must come to an end.
Magic. That's razor jack ammo.
Ah, okay.
You okay there, bud?
I'm trying.
I believe in you.
Oh, hi. Okay. I'm not sure what just exploded.
Hello, lever. Damn.
I'm supposed to be able to move this, I think. But I
Yeah,
can't.
well, go back outside.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, so there's nothing new, but you do have to fight another warlord.
Come down here, Jesus. I can't even see him most of the time.
He's being a little bitch. Rip. Bozo. Maybe the lever works now. Unless the lever's already been activated. Maybe the lever's already been activated, but that should open up the last gate.
It might have been activated by the dude that was in there somehow.
Bottomless pit, yay. I wouldn't jump down there. I do kind of wish there'd been a more, unique final boss for this. But, yeah, well,
Really?
Aw.
Is there a log? Could you read it, please, if there is?
Yeah, okay, fine. Let me just make this text a little bigger so I don't strain my eyes. At last, I've reached the shuttle and prepped her for takeoff. The last battle with the warlord was grueling, and the crawl before that were no picnic. I barely made it to the ship, and after all that, I still have to deal with the Bodega Bay in orbit. A shuttle against a UMS Freeman-class cruiser. What a joke. The odds aren't good, but the shuttle has a trans-light drive. If I'm very, very lucky, I can find some way to outsmart or outfly the Bodega Bay. They sure as hell weren't expecting me. What's the alternative? Stay on the planet? I'll take my chances in space.
Bodega Baby shuttlecraft, please authenticate. Authenticate immediately or we will open fire. You were warned. We are opening fire.
Oh my god. And that was Return to Na Pali.
Absolute cinema.
I love early 2000s, late 90s scripted cutscenes.
I mean, if you wanted the good stuff, you had to do it like CGI.
Yep.
Like, you look at like StarCraft's CGI cutscenes, they're honestly, they kind of hold up today. They look a little, obviously, like, you know, something from 1998, but they're damn good anyway.
God, sometimes I forget how old StarCraft is.
Yeah. The Brood War intro is fucking phenomenal.
Unfortunately, real-time strategy games are not something I like to play because they overwhelm me.
Yeah, like the ones that I play tend to be a little bit more. I only play them offline, and they tend to be pretty chill. Like, I mean, I play, you know, Age of Empires sometimes. I think those to me have a pretty decent like curve, like, of difficulty, where it's not gonna, you know, fuck you up immediately.
Yeah.
Like StarCraft, like AI matches, they cheat like blatantly, and there's no difficulty settings. So if you're not like perfectly doing it, you're gonna get fucked.
Doing it, we're doing it well.
No, you're doing it poorly, and they're in your base killing your dudes.
Huh?
Oh yeah, this happens. But in fact, you can kill yourself. You shoot if you shoot an explosive near like something, you can hurt yourself and you can die.
It's so funny. What? Why can't I do this?
I don't know. It's a glitch that happens after you beat the game. It happened to me too, even in the patched version.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just sit here with the gun flying around with us.
So you blow yourself up.
Well, no, I have to do my end-of-stream stuff, so unfortunately we're not going to see that.
Darn.
Well, unless you guys really want me to blow myself up, I just have to wait for a wall to come up. Yeah, that is Unreal Return to Na Pali. Oops.
So what'd you think, Spike?
So, base Unreal was really, really, really good. I think it holds up remarkably well. Now, Return to Na Pali was a lot less interesting for me. It's got some stuff that the base game just straight up doesn't have, like cutscenes and the log entries and whatnot. Which is cool. The voice acting is actually pretty good for its time.
I think the male character kind of has weaker voice acting than the female player character, though.
I wouldn't have known because I was playing with Gina.
Exactly. But it's true, though.
But it's good. It's definitely good.
Yeah, I feel like the expansion definitely kind of has weaker level design for the most part. I thought the Foundry levels were good. They had a decent amount of, like, you know, intricacies and, you know, scripted stuff. But those are also like meant to be part of the base game, or like they were, you know, beta content. So they weren't made by, you know, Legend. But yeah, I definitely feel like the new weapons were a bit meh. And there weren't really any good new enemies. Just like, you know, you just had the fucking spiders and the little dumbass raptor dudes who suck ass.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not bad.
Yeah.
It's just not as good as the base game.
So I definitely want to do more boomer shooter streams, both modern and old. And I feel a yawn coming. Oh! Oh, I cracked my jaw. Or popped my jaw.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just hurt.
Don't die.
Oh, popping my jaw hurts so much. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. I want to stream Proteus, Dusk, a Medieval, Ultra Kill, and the Half-Life games. But that it's going to be a while before I get to a lot of them. Some of them I might actually just play off-stream. I definitely want to stream the Half-Life games, though, especially since I've never finished any of them.
Proteus.
But,
I gotta go back to that.
yeah,
I played it
feel
in
like
early
a lot of people
access.
forgot about it.
Well, it was in early access for a long time. And, you know, the early access campaign wasn't even like short. It was pretty decent. You know, I played that, but then once it finally came out, I didn't go back and beat it.
I know Ultra Kill's still in early access.
Ultra Kill wasn't my personal cup of tea, but a lot of people love it. I'm kind of jealous that other people do, but it just didn't click with me.
It's definitely different.
It's not really even a boomer shooter, technically.
No, it just has the aesthetics. Yeah,
But hopefully you'll like it when you finally play it.
Yeah. I'll probably want to play with mouse and keyboard, though, not controller.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So, since... Well, today is normally Kohai's first day streaming of the week, and he is not streaming, so I guess we are rating someone else. Let's see here. Oh god, all the yawns coming out at the end of the stream.
Can you yawn one more time? Just for me?
Oh god, give me like a moment. I can speed this up. That was a silent yawn, but it was a yawn. I looked at pictures of animals yawning. Okay, so I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Mintimio. I was actually watching them not too long ago. She is streaming Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which I want to play again. I haven't played it in so long. Looks like she's doing Dark Story now. Alright, so... Did I post the stream? No, I did post the stream schedule. I just didn't stream yesterday. I will be back tomorrow with Simki playing Super Ninja Boy, and then I will be back Thursday playing Fuga Melodies of Steel 3. This week is a bit of a short week because I didn't get to stream yesterday because we had no internet. I am not going to do a makeup stream of Dread Delusion because it was only meant as a placeholder, because I'm just waiting for Donkey Kong Bonanza to get here. I will say that next Thursday is my stream anniversary. There's a yawn. So, 17th is my 3-year stream anniversary. I will have been streaming since 2022.
Since 1969.
Sure. I'm not that old. Fuck you. And
Why?
I'm just going to do what I did last year, so we're just going to do a speedrun-ish of Mario 64. and then swap into Super Metroid, since those were the first 2 games I streamed. And when that happens, I'll be going live an hour early. Also, next Monday, we're finally going to do Mario Kart World. The last 2 times I streamed Mario Kart World, I ended up not being able to play with people online, because the first time there was maintenance, and then the second time we had to swap games because the other people I was streaming with weren't able to play together. So, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my Blue Sky, if you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky. If you ever miss a stream, I have a vlog channel on YouTube. If you want to give me something nice, I have a throne. We will be raiding Minty Mew, and if you would like to join in on the raid message is Dapper Dragon Raid. You can use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message. That's all I care about. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And thank you, Val, for joining me.
You're welcome.
When I get around to another game that I know you're interested in, I will let you know ahead of time, and we could probably try to do this again.
Okay.
It's really unfortunate that Microsoft is such a shitty company right now, because I was wholeheartedly going to stream Doom and Quake.
Yeah, makes me sad.
Yeah. So. But at least we got to do Unreal.
True.
This also means that when we come back to it, I won't be starting it next week, probably the week after. We will be moving on to the second game of the poll, which is Tonic Trouble, an N64 game from Ubisoft, which I have been meaning to finish for a very long time. So I will
We
see
love
you
the
all.
French.
Yes. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Deuces. I sent you that video about the hive hand thingamajig.
We're still live, by the way.
Oh,
It's fine.
well, I couldn't tell.
No, we're not.
So if you wanted to see a little alien gun getting fisted, have fun. Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to... There we go.